Gielinor, the magical world of RuneScape. It's divided into chunks for easy use. Welcome to Chunkman Dead Die Kill, the series where I conquer the landmass of Gielinor by doing tasks and unlocking chunks. Last episode we completed 3 tasks, which were getting another 25 total levels for a total of 1125. We completed the Enakra's Lament quest, and lastly we finished our first boss by killing Obor for the 50th time. Our map expanded with the Wilderness chunk west of the Slayer Tower, the Canifis chunk, and our third chunk was the west of Falador with the Dark Wizard's Tower. In this episode we will start off with getting the last few beginner clues necessary to reach another 25 to unlock another chunk. So I have 18 beginner caskets from the Obor grind. I need 7 more for another chunk, and I think I'm going to go to the Moss Giant as we don't need any more giant keys, so we can stock up on mossy keys. We currently have 1 kill count, we have 8 keys, so we need 1 more to get to the next milestone of 10 kill count. But I won't be using the keys before I get to prayer potions. But either way, I think 7 beginner clues from the Moss Giants will be pretty fast. And there you go, that's another 25 reward caskets. We've gotten up to 11 keys. Let's open them. I'll do the same method, just open everything and let's hope we see a pop-up for the collection log. Let's go. Oh, we got a shoulder parrot. We got a dupe frog slippers as well. And that's about it from what I get on the floor. Not bad, 1 more unique. So that makes that we only need 3 more uniques, of which the black pickaxe, which I thought I was going to get earlier. But okay, so that's the task completed of getting 250 beginner clues. Let's finish that task and let's see which chunk we get. So that was our 10th clue task already. 250 beginner clues have been completed, giving us 85 chunks in total. And then back to the map. Let's see which chunk we get. Pick a chunk. Ooh. We get the left side of Ice Mountain. So here's the entrance after we've completed the Below Ice Mountain quest. But for that we still need, I think, the monastery and the Falador main square. What else is here? The Goblin Village. And I've been looking at this and I know we can almost do everything here. We just need some woad leaves and there are only 2 options, and that's either planting them yourself or here in Falador buy them from Wyson here, I think. But I cannot get in here, so that's a bit of a shame. And the woad seeds itself, they aren't really dropped by any monster, and they can only be thieved from a farmer, so a master farmer, not the normal ones, and therefore I would need the drainer chunk. So it's a good unlock for later on. If we unlock the Falador square or the drainer village square, then I will be able to do this quest, but for the moment it's not that useful. And I think here as well there's the mind altar, so that's going to be useful as well for the diary, for the easy diary of Falador. But for now there's nothing much I can do with this. So I was thinking about what I was going to do next. I still need 21 more levels before I get another chunk for the total levels. Otherwise I could do Bryophyta, with I have a bit more prayer, a bit more ranged, a bit better gear with the green Dagonhide, so that might be an option. But for now, I think I might just go for another 25 beginners, and I'm going to switch it up a bit with the easy clue scrolls as well. I'm going to go kill Minotaurs instead of the Moss Giants, and the Minotaurs drop easy clues as well as beginners. So I'm going to do every beginner I'm getting and then see if I might be able to unlock one or two or maybe more easy clue scrolls. Just to see how many I need to drop because I don't have the steps. First of all, I already had an easy clue in the bank, so that was a step in the Drainer village which I can access. So it's in the upper part. So I'm going to see if after that step I can complete another. And this is the second step, which really looks promising because we can access this. So easy clue scrolls have 2 to 4 steps on their clues, so one more than the beginners. So this could be the casket, or we could get another 2 steps where we have to hope we can do it. Not a 2-stepper, but the third step we can do as well. Looking very promising. And we actually get a casket! Wow! This was really unexpected that I would be able to do it immediately. As for the rewards, I'd have to check what would be good. But for now, let's just open it and let it be a surprise. So, our first easy casket of the account. And it's going to be a Gutex page 2, which is a collection log slot, of course, and some coins. Not the best, I'd say. For the Gutex pages, I'll keep them, of course, but we need to go pretty far until we get here, the horror from the deep quest at the lighthouse. But that's a very good start. Let's hope all the other easy clues will be as good. For the next easy clue I got, we need an iron chain body, a sapphire ring and a longbow in the trainer village. So I have a longbow because of the beginner clue scrolls. I have a sapphire ring because of Temperos and all the rings I made when doing crafting. I just don't have a iron chain body, but I should be able to buy this in the Falador shop over here. And if not, then I can always make it myself. I do think I have the smithing level for it. Here, iron chain body is only level 26, so this shouldn't be an issue. I also have the construction level to make the easy stash unit, so I'm going to build that immediately as well. The second step is sadly in Yanel, so that's going to be a drop. And there's the next 25 reward caskets. Let's look at the collection log. We are 13 out of 16 of the uniques. We still need the Amulet of Defense trimmed, the Sandwich Lady hat and the Black Pickaxe. Let's see if these 25 give us any new uniques. Let's open them. I saw a few things pass here. So we got a duplicate Jester Cape, a duplicate Monk's Robe Tee, 2 actually, Mole Slippers, and I don't think there's anything useful on the ground, no. But that's the 275 beginner clues done. Let's pick up all the items from the ground. And I also got one extra reward casket, so that's going to be 2 in total, because I had 1 in the bank and I got, if we look at the Minotaurs, I got 15 from them. So I can complete 2 out of 16. And a lot of the steps of the clues I had to drop were pretty much very close, like the main square of Falador, the Drainer Village chunk. So really close to the area I already have, but just not enough. So it was nice to try this, but I won't be trying this anytime soon. I'm just going to go until 600 for the beginner caskets. But either way, let's open the reward caskets and see if we get anything nice. One of the best things would be the Amulet of Power trimmed. So let's see, open it, and we just get some salmon and some nature runes. Okay, not that great. But either way, let's complete the beginner clue task and let's see which chunk we get. Back to the spreadsheet, the 11th clue task, almost at the halfway point for the beginners. So 275 beginner clues have been completed and we have 86 chunks in total. And back to the map, let's see which chunk we get. Pick a chunk. And we get the Druid Circle, so the north of Taverley, which is really good. We have access now to the quest that unlocks Herblower. Witch's House here is another quest we should be able to complete. The only downside, of course, is I don't have this chunk yet. And for example, for the quest here to unlock Herblower, I need this dungeon. But we have a house portal here. So let me check if I can get here by moving my house from Remington to Taverley. And then we might be able to do the witch's house and unlock another chunk. Let me see if that's possible. And we're in luck. We can move our house to Taverley for 5,000 coins. So I'm going to be doing that and then starting the quest. I just bought some cheese here at the shop of Wyden in Port Sarim. Let's first of all unlock the chunk itself. So we can unlock this chunk. And let's teleport outside the house. Right into the chunk. There we go. Our newest chunk unlocked. Now, let's see if we can go and talk to the boy without getting into the other chunk. He seems to be walking in and out, so let's talk to him and let's start the quest. He's pretty much kicked his ball into the yard of the witch here, and the witch won't return his ball. So we will have to go and retrieve it for him. It's not going to be as easy as just going in and out. So let's first of all get the key and let's break into the house. Let's take a magnet from the cupboard. So we need to go through this door, but we can't. So let's use the cheese on the mouse hole. And now let's use the magnet on the mouse. The mouse with the magnet attached opened the door for us. And now let's just get around the garden without the witch seeing us. We got to the ball. So the door here is shut. And we need to get the key from the fountain first. So let's go. Let's check the fountain. And we get a key. Use the key on the door to get in. And then before we can steal the ball, we need to kill the experiments which are guarding it. Let's use this safe spot. This shouldn't take that long. It seems they fixed the safe spots, or I'm just not doing it correctly. but that won't be an issue. We have enough hit points, and we can always use the protect from melee, of course. Ah, of course. So this is the fourth form now, and I just needed to walk one more back. So that's much easier. And there we go. The last form is down. Let's take the ball and let's just teleport back outside their house to give it to him. Talk to the boy, give him back his ball, and that's the quest completed. We get 4 quest points, which is quite a lot, and a nice amount of hit points experience. But more importantly, as we completed this quest, that's another task down and another chunk we can get. Let's see which one it will be. Only a few minutes after generating the last chunk, we have completed the witch's house. And there we go. It's completed. 22 quests in total and 87 chunks unlocked. And then back to the map. With this chunk we unlocked some really nice things, like we could unlock Birdorp next. We can go to the White Wolf Mountain, but if we could unlock the south of Taverley or Taverley chunk itself and unlock the dungeon, the Taverley dungeon, that would be amazing, so we can start training Herblore and making potions. But let's see which one we actually get. Pick a chunk. Ooh, we get the Brimhaven chunk. We're getting closer to the Brimhaven dungeon, so we can go back to our Slayer task. There's also a portal here, for the house portal. Not sure what this quest is, but I think it has to do something with the Taibo One-Eye village, so I don't think we are able to complete that yet. So, as I thought, this is the Tribal Totem quest. So let's unlock the chunk, of course. And for the Tribal Totem, I'm pretty sure we need to go to the village over here. So that's not a quest we are going to be able to do. One of the interesting things though, this is a food shop and we can buy some karambons. They heal 18, so they aren't my best food, but they are a combo food, so that's pretty useful. There's an amulet shop here, so I'm not sure if they would sell diamond amulets. So that might be interesting to take a look at, so I'm going to teleport to the Karamja dungeon, to the Tsar area, and take a look. So if we trade Davin here, he does sell the amulets of power, but when you try to buy one, this is just because another player sold some amulets of power here. And if I look to the wiki, the amount on stock he has for Iron Man is 0. So we won't be able to buy something here. I think the plan is going to be to try and kill Bryophyta once more. So we have 1 kill count and we need 9 more, and I do have the keys to do that. But I want to see with a few more range levels and a few more prayer levels, taking the actual anti-poison with me to see if we can kill Bryophyta easily or not. But first of all, because I started to farm some of the sweet corn, I got a lot of tuna from Temperos, and you can make that into tuna potatoes. So I'm going to check how to make those, if that's going to be easy or not, because those potatoes heal 22, which is really good. So first of all we need some pads of butter to add to the potatoes. So I'm going to do this. It's butter we want. So in this dairy churn, the only downside of this is that this process is really, really slow. See, that's one pat of butter in like 5 to 10 seconds. So this is going to take a while. The next part is to use a baked potato with the pat of butter to make some potatoes with butter. Then we need the cooked sweet corn, the tuna and a bowl to make first of all sweet corn balls, and then use the tuna to make tuna and corn balls, and then take out our potatoes and use them on the bowl to make tuna potatoes. So that's 11 to start with. I'm going to probably do a full 28. So one more trip to get some potato with butter. And then let's go and see Bryophyta. That will be all for this episode. We've gotten a good look at how easy clues would be like if we would ever want to go for the first easy clue task. And the preparations for a more clean approach to Bryophyta are now finished. So next episode we will start with that. I hope to see you all next time.